Welcome to Car Stories, presented by the Petersen Automotive Museum. My name's Brad Speers. Next to me is Twanna Rogers, part owner in the Thermal Club, which is where we're at. We're not in LA today, and we're actually in Twanna's 32 Ford, 3-window Ford.
Chop top.
Chop top. I can barely see out of this thing, so I'm glad you know what you're doing. And we're gonna head out on the track, aren't we?
Yeah, we're entering here. We're gonna wait for the drive along with us.
Absolutely.
This is so fun.
Yeah, it is.
I'm glad you asked me to do this.
Oh, I'm glad. Thank you, by the way. It's not every day you can take a
32 out on the thermal track. How do we look? Okay.
They didn't have electric windows in 32, I don't think.
No, this is the
That's a nice upgrade.
this is the rebuilt model. 383 horsepower. Here we go.
Now, why this car? You can have the pick of the litter. How did you end up with this car?
Everyone has a dream. What they've seen when they were growing up in high school, I used to see Sandra Dee roll out with the hot rods, waving the flags, getting on it. This car suits me. I went to a party in Shermanwood Lakes, and this was parked over the side, and it had sparkles on it. It said, "Twanna, get me, get me." I love this car. I brought it from a personal owner with 28 cars, and this is the only hot rod that he had. He had Porsches and Ferraris, not a car like this.
Now, was it for sale, or did you say, no, I want this?
No, this car was not for sale.
Right.
I stared at it, and he knew I loved it. I said, "Would you sell this car?" And he said, "I would." It took him about 3 days to decide yes, but he did do it.
72 hours later, you Venmo'd
Yeah, I
him the
had
money.
this car. Money was in his bank account, and here I am. You like this turn here?
Oh, I love this turn. And we're on your track.
This is my track. This is
In your car, on your track.
On my track.
You're doing all right.
Hey, this is a passion. It's taken about 7 years to clear the 4th track, and it's beautiful. You can fly over this baby and see 4 of the tracks. It's gorgeous. You like it?
Oh, love it. Now, Twanna's husband, Tim Rogers, is the other partner in this project. And when did you two meet?
Tim and I met in graduate school in 1976 at Pepperdine.
All right.
It was mutual admiration, I think, the first night, and we were married 2 years later. Off to Alaska to make our fortune in the gasoline business. And that's the thing that prompted us to buy this. We got a big chunk of change and worked out our dream, and that's cars. We love cars. We don't have to race them. We can just sit in them and look good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's what we're doing right now.
Sorry about that.
Now, and you two had nothing.
No, we
Just passion.
grad school, when you finish graduate school, all you have is bills. And luckily we didn't have any, but we made money. Someone gave us a big opportunity to work in the gasoline business, and that was 7-Eleven, Southland Corp. And we did that contract for about 21 years, and it made us quite a bit of money.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You know.
We built it from ground up. And I'm going to say millions that it took to build this, we got it from them. And hard work. You like my shifting?
Oh, yeah, I love your shifting. It seems like a workout. Oh, here you go.
Here we go.
Look at this.
Look at this. Did I scare you?
No, not at all. Takes a lot more than that, I tell you what. If we were in your Ferrari, she has a Ferrari. You have 2 Ferraris.
I have 2 Ferraris. The new 488 is my new baby.
Right.
I run it out here on this track too. Jeff Rodriguez is our track manager, and I do lead follow with him. I don't go out on my own. He knows this better than I do, and he brakes at the different angles, and it's good for me. Have you done a drive along?
I have done the drive along.
What do you think?
I'm slow.
Okay.
I'm slow. Everyone thinks they're going to be a race car driver, and then you actually do a lead follow with a race car driver, and you immediately realize you're not a race car driver.
Well, we got to get some ladies out here on this. Here I am. here I am. But we have to encourage the ladies to drive too. When their husbands come out here, it's safe. They can take a 2-hour lesson to get them started, and just do a lead follow with Jeff Rodriguez, the track manager, and before you know it, they'll be bending these curves and just like this. Look.
Probably not in a 32 though.
No, we're not going to do this in a. This is not a race car. This is a showboat car.
Oh, it's beautiful
Yeah.
though. And
But-
comfy.
Nice scenery, right?
Yeah, I disagree. I think you could do a long haul in this. Okay, we'll leave it at that.
I don't think a long haul. You like the houses we've got along the track?
Oh, are you
You see
kidding
the
me?
houses? We've got a new one coming up, about 15,000 square feet.
I hear I hear that's. Aren't you going to build a one?
I am.
Yeah.
I am. It's time. I need to be on the curve.
Yeah, and then you can wake up to this.
Yes, I love it. It's a passion, and you know what? It's growing. I got to pay more attention now. Okay.
That's
you
fine.
can.
What was your first car?
My first car was. Well, you want to know when I did my first driving? I snuck my dad's Pontiac station wagon out when I was 13, and I learned how to drive it myself. But from that, my dad trusted me to drive the family when we'd moved from station to station. My dad was 30-year Army, by the way. And my first car was a Pontiac Le Mans.
Oh, right. That thing was a boat.
I know. Hey, I could drive it, though. And from there, it was all, not downhill, but I went with the fast cars, the Ferraris. I even have a McLaren. You know what that is?
Yeah, don't you still have the
I still have that.
the SLR?
It's number 89, and it has about 6,000 miles on it. I want to keep that car as a collector's item, although I'm not a collector, but it's one that you do want to not damage out here on the track.
That one means something to you.
Yes, yes.
So not to go back, but I
Come
just
on,
want
let's
to
go back.
I just want to be clear. So you snuck your dad's car out.
And I drove it around the base when my dad was at work, and I kind of taught myself. You know how you look at your parents, I mean, what they're doing behind the wheel?
Right.
I learned how to drive that car, and my dad says, you want to learn how to drive? Yes. I got behind the car and I took off, behind the wheel and took off.
I think this is great. You sneak the car out, and this is how he
I
ends up trusting you.
I know. Well, you know what? That's the old days. You know,
That's the old days.
when you had accomplishments, your parents, you know, they didn't mind.
Yeah.
Because what I was trying to go after was something good. I wanted to help out my dad driving, because when we moved from station to station, he was always the one that had to drive. Nobody else would help. So,
Got it.
how am I doing?
You're doing great. I'm just trying to think, if I snuck out my parents' car at the equivalent age, I'd still be driving a scooter today, you know?
But it's different now. You know, the cars were slower, and we hardly had freeways, and it was a different deal.
True.
And I didn't do it to go drinking or anything like that. I wanted to help out. So, anyway, we got our money from doing the gasoline business to build this. It was not our idea. It was not mine, it was someone else's. Am I driving okay here? Let me.
Oh, yeah.
Take this bank.
Oh, you're doing great.
Someone else had the idea, brought this project to us, but they had no money. And so we kept putting in money for them to study, but it never got off the ground. So Tim and I bought those people out as much as possible. They have 25% of this.
Right.
We have the 75%, and we knew we could build it. We're used to building grocery stores and gas stations, and it just took off. People were real helpful here in Coachella Valley to get it going, but we need to move a little bit faster now. You know, it's been, 5 years?
Yeah.
We've been open almost 5 years, so we're hoping that people will come out and enjoy and become members in the Thermal Club.
Oh, I bet they will. I would. But I'll win the lotto. It'll happen. I told Tim, I said, I'll win the lotto. I'll take the check. I'll just give it to him. Get the villa, buy some cars, and then I'm never going to leave. You'll get tired of me.
You can do this with a partner. You don't have to do it all alone.
I do everything alone.
Do you?
That's how I work. Except for this.
Okay, should we come in after this, or should we make another turn?
No, let's come in. And then can we drive give us a tour of the club.
Okay, we'll come out. We'll go off and show you some of the houses here.
Yeah. Now, so the SLR McLaren, you're keeping that. That's
Keeping
going
that.
nowhere.
The 2 Ferraris.
You're keeping those.
Yeah.
Really, even the new one?
I'm gonna keep the new one.
Okay. Yeah, the 488 is a good car.
And we have 3 Bentleys, and I have a Rolls-Royce Wraith. Have you seen those?
Yeah. Why do we not see that? I only see Tim in the Bentley. It
Well,
looks
I
like a
keep
Genesis.
keep that in Los Angeles. I just showboat that once in a while coming down here. That's a great car. That's a real nice car. It's a beauty car. You know, it's not a track car either.
Oh, of course not. No, but I mean, I would drive it all the time.
Well, you wouldn't if you had 9 cars. You.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, let's turn off here and go look at some of the houses on Jasper Lane.
Now, after you bought this car,
Can I turn in here?
no,
No, keep going. Thanks.
it's your track, but I'm in
No,
charge.
but they've got a lot of signs up here where not to go and to go, and that's not normal.
So after you purchase this,
Okay?
he names it after you. It's now the Twanna Coupe.
This Twanna Coupe. Who else is going to want this car beside me? After I'm going to put my name on my license plate too. It's so fun.
I can think of someone that wants this car.
It could be you. You want to drive it?
No, I don't want to lose my job.
No, you wouldn't. Job. This is like a muscle car. You see, it doesn't have power steering, so you know when you cut around these curves, you got to pull it in.
So
How am I doing?
Great. A plus. Tens. There's a 9.5. He's fired.
Okay.
So you meet Tim in grad school.
We go
You guys-
to Alaska.
Why did you go to Alaska?
I
That's where
worked.
the
I
oil's at?
I worked for an oil company,
I
and it
see.
was in order to move up the ladder, you had to spend your time sometime in Anchorage or
Okay.
in Alaska, and that's what I had to do. And the only reason I left is Tim came to work for the same company with me, and they asked him to move to.
Keep going. Actually, no. Yeah. No. Keep going. I'm scared.
Yeah, he asked us to move to Texas, and I said I can't do it. I left that company and went to work for a company called ADP, and at that same time we got offered the business for 7-Eleven Southland, and it was straight up from there. It was the best thing ever happened to us.
And then your son John comes along.
John comes along, goes to grad school, UCLA, Loyola, and graduates and works for us. And of course, you know him.
Oh yeah.
He's on the media side and the marketing side, and we're so happy that our one son wants to work with us.
And is he a car guy?
He's a car guy too, every year. But he's a Tesla man.
I saw that.
I can't stand that.
Why?
We're the gasoline business. We don't need electric be known for Teslas.
I guess
Not that I don't like them, but
I see what you mean. Oh, I guess you're right. There's a bit of irony there. And then right between those two
yeah,
cones.
here we go.
So now, when I first met you, it was at the Petersen Gala. And I walked over to the thermal table, and I see Tim sitting there, and he's got the little paddle, right? The number paddle.
Yes.
And he's going ape on the Goodwood Revival auction item.
Twanna's going ape over that, not Tim.
Okay.
But we're going.
So, yeah, you can exit here.
Mm. Here we go.
All right. Safe. We can take our helmets off. Now, has that just been something you've always wanted to do?
It's an experience that we both want to have.
Right.
And it came along, everything's all inclusive. They provide I say entertainment, the track, and we can take another couple with us. I'm looking forward to it.
Great. Now you guys going to get in costume? Period costume?
We're going to do whatever it takes to fit in with the group.
Whatever it takes to fit in with the group. Oh, I hope someone's there with a camera.
Isn't this okay? Can you see the cars over here? You see these?
Oh, the carts.
Yeah, the carts.
You want to do that next?
No,
Okay.
no. This is This is Come on, Twanna. Pull this baby around.
She just wants to be on the track. There we go. My lord. Oh, it sounds so good.
We're almost by the houses here.
Now, where do you and Tim want to build?
We're on the bin. I'll show you. You know where that big house is?
Yeah, yeah.
That's where I'm going to be. This is the Rolls Royce guy's house right here.
The Rolls Royce guy?
Yes, that's his house right there.
But he's got a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, no, he has a dealership, multiple dealerships. I bought my Wraith from him. Tim bought a Phantom from him.
Oh.
I forget the name.
So Tim has a Phantom?
Yes.
Why do we never see the Rolls Royce?
Because those
This is way off topic. I'm sorry.
Those are city cars. Those are cars to go to Beverly Hills, Malibu, and they're not track cars. Okay, we're gonna make the circle and hot-foot it out of here, okay?
Sounds good. So what's next then? What's bucket list? You've done it all. You mean you're winning the game of life. You have your own motorsports club, which, by the way, congratulations, Motorsport Facility of the Year, 2017.
Can you
Huge.
believe that? When I tell someone that, show me the paper. They say, show me the certificates. I don't know what we're going to do after this. I mean, this has got a while to go. You know, I can see us here a long time because we really like it. We don't have to, it's not retail in a sense like the gas stations and the convenience stores. This is a different kind of retail, and it's something that we can enjoy.
Right.
And we can do the same thing as everybody else on it. So I think we'll be here for a little while.
So as far as bucket list is concerned, you're kind of living the dream at the moment.
We're living the dream. Wouldn't you be living the dream if you had this?
Twanna, I have the best membership at the Thermal Club. Are you kidding me?
It's for free, right?
This is awesome. Now, just to be, they're going to have commercial lots out here too. So
Yes,
So a tuner could come out here, like the gentleman that built this car.
yes.
He could be out here.
Yes.
And then another Twanna comes along and wants to Venmo him the money in 3 days to buy his car, and they could take delivery of it and then
Yes.
do what we just did.
Yes, they can. But we have one commercial member, but I don't want to drop names now, okay? Maybe they're not ready for anybody to know, but we've got at least one commercial lot sold.
Right.
Yeah.
No free plugs, not on this show.
No. And
No.
I don't know if they want me to say anything yet.
Oh,
you
it's
know?
fine.
See, these guys work 7 days a week out here. You like the landscape?
Oh yeah.
Not a lot of water.
No.
Lots of
You're keeping with the desert feel.
yes. You know, we own a palm grove because look at all the palms we have.
You own a palm grove?
Yes. You know, we bought this property from Cole's Ranch. You know Cole?
Where I buy my pants.
Yes.
Right.
They owned this before. And all those palm trees there came from here. We had to move those over. I did hear some news that one guy's going to build a ski lake on this side. We know him. He's a new member. And that's his plans.
A ski, like a
water ski.
like he's going to build a trough and
Yes, a lake that goes. You know how you race in those?
Yeah.
He's a great skier with a lot of money.
You know what you should do, you and Tim? Don't cramp his style a little bit. Get a big old yacht and just drop it right in the trough.
Come on. But I think this is perfect for here because it stays warm a long time, and the groundwater is close. You know, you don't have to dig down very far to fill it up. Or
No, this facility is amazing. What, 344 acres?
344 acres.
3 different tracks. A
Four
restaurant.
now.
With the 5.1.
Yes.
Yeah. Autocross. No, it's a dream.
Could I put you in the autocross? Are you ready for that?
Nope.
Okay.
Like I said, I got to keep my job.
Well, we can go in here and have lunch.
Oh, this is awesome. Oh, it just sounds amazing.
Isn't it hoggy?
Just amazing. Beautiful.
I think the gentleman that I bought this car from,
Yeah.
he saw me the other day. He was out here driving, and he gave me the biggest high five. You know, like
She's using it. She's using the car.
I don't think he ever thought I was gonna enjoy it as much as I am and do what I'm doing with it.
You let me know when you take this downtown to do some shopping. I'll paparazzi that one.
Okay.
And so this car in 2010 won its class.
For hot rods, yes. Did you see it?
Yeah, and do you have that?
Okay.
I didn't see that. I was looking for it. I didn't find it. I believe you.
I have that. I have that, and I have a big award, but it's bigger than this car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it came with it.
Oh, that's
He
awesome.
gave me copies of it.
Oh, look
Okay,
at us.
here we are.
Back in paradise.
Here we are. Should I shut it off? You about ready to get out?
Yeah,
Or you-
let's do it.
Okay.